Reality, I very much regret summoning offline for Violet, because I had to go to Pity. I needed you there, and I decided against it. And I paid for it. Oh. Ugh. Deserves. On the plus side, I got really lucky in Dokkan, so maybe I just built up that shaft credit for summons. So, I cared more about the Dokkan summons than I did by Violet summons anyways. So, I guess it all worked out in the end. Alright. So we've already maxed out all the normal battles. Gotta do 20 million damage to get the damage cap score while taking nothing. So normal 3 you have to stun, normal 2 and 1 you gotta do the Sparkle Youth Hinata strat, because there's just no other way to do that. Flanolet, hello? Shadow, hello? So we just have to actually do boss battles now, which, you know, this could take 30 minutes, it could take 2 hours. I'm not really sure right now. All I'm really sure is this is the team I'm going to start with, and then we'll probably swap Blanc for the hero for the rewind and maximizing burn. I'm unsure which strategy is going to work more. I believe in you, just came to say hi and hope the vacation and whatnot is good. Yeah, it's good. I'm just, today is a nothing day for me. I was productive yesterday and I cleaned the house and went to the gym. Jay works tonight as well, so she's sleeping right now. So I got nothing to do. So I need to do Jubilee, might as well just share it with the world. Alright, so you need this one, and you need this one, the Aegis one? Yeah, Aegis. There we go. Well, I feel like I should make another fire thing for Violet. We should probably do that. This is boss. After I go make a Violet amulet. Normal 2, I did not use hero. Did I? Wait, did I use hero? No, I used Blanc. Because she still gets the weakness damage when she's under Xion. Hopefully everyone's Valentine's Day went well, whether or not you spent it with someone or not. Did you see the new trailer of the Slime movie where Hawker was dripped the fuck out? I did. He is going to enjoy his vacation to the maximum extent. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we'll awaken this one. Nope. Come on. Oh my god. So many clicks. Boop, boop, boop. 16 times. Alright, I feel like I should just get this one up to 8 stars as well. I hope he's the free-to-play battle character just for that outfit. I mean, there's a lot of characters that have, like, new outfits that you could make a case for. Like, Elmesia's there, Lumi's there, Shuna and Xion have their, like, new swimsuits. Gobta, Veldora and Milim have swimsuits as well. So, I mean, every character that shows up is potential for a new outfit. I'm doing the Jubilee right now, and I guess I don't understand how the points work. The points. Like, boss battles and normal battles. I just did the first turn 5 limit and got S rank, but only 200,000 points. Well, you're looking to do, like, billions of damage. Like, the S rank has almost no bearing at this point, unless you're trying to do, like, the mission where you S rank everything. But, I mean, I could you could S rank with 200,000 points, or you could S rank with 3 billion points. It's kind of a wide margin. Okay, so that one is... Oh, no, I have to enchant it. For physical... Thinking free-to-play is between Gobta, Milim, and Veldora. No way they're gonna not sell Swimsuit Elmesia. Yeah, but that's... yeah. Swimsuit Elmesia, Swimsuit Lumi, Xion and Shuna... Well, Xion, we have a protector for her right now, so probably unlikely that she's coming in for the movie meta. Shuna, when's the last time we got a Shuna, though? It was Danmachi was the last Shuna. So, it's been a minute. I could see Shuna getting a character. A new swimsuit. And then, I mean, fucking Veldora. We got Dragon Hockey Veldora. The last Lumi was Scourge Wielder. The last Milim was Dragon Hockey as well. Elmesia was Scourge Wielder Protector. Yeah, there's a lot of characters on the table. Hakuro, Gobta. I mean, Soe needs a new unit. We haven't had one since Schemer. Yeah. Ooh, let's see. That one has attack, so I guess we'll apply that one for now. And we'll try and get some extra attack. Yeah, I had like 6 million damage. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Going to be a problem. Upgrade your gear? Going from 6 million to 6 billion damage is not, I think, a gear issue. I think it's your team comp issue. Did I 120 my Xion yet? No, I did not. And I really don't feel like it. I think she's fine just sitting at 116. I'm trying to save my shards for the movie meta or the half Annie. Okay, well, that's a lot of HP. I want more of these, though. Maybe if we get, like, 2 swords. I'm not looking for, like, a god roll. Or really any good roll. Jesus. Well, I guess if we get the defense one, it's not bad. Because we're going Aegis, right? If we get like an attack and a defense good roll, maybe that would be worth it. Hey, look at that. All right. Although, yeah. Joker, I won't make Jubilee content this meta. Okay, well, I didn't... What I meant by that is I wasn't going to sit here for 3.5 days doing Jubilee runs and spending my entire life on Jubilee. I will spend... Like, I spent a total of 30 minutes maxing out the normal battles 2 days ago, and I'll spend like an hour and a half doing boss runs, and if we get like a halfway decent run, then we're just gonna leave it. Okay, so let's put that new one on Violet, and then we'll put... I don't know why you don't have your... No, never mind, I'm an idiot. So you will get something else down here. Goblet one. Soe needs a jacket. Violet needs a jacket. Take that. And you take that. Which one's better? Attack, attack, frostbite. Attack, defense. I think we might actually give that one to, there we go. Ooh, we have to enchant, or resonate, sorry, that charm. Yeah. This one, resonance change, skill point increase to Xion. Kitten Levin, hello. Good morning. Do you think Scourge Wielder or a Fire DPS is better for boss battle? I don't have Elmesia or Xion, so no cost lowering, which is making a lot of chaos hard. So I guess if you don't have Elmesia or Xion, you're using Shuna, who excels at debuffs. I'd say just whatever team you normally use that gets you more damage. If your Warrior's Mind team is the best thing you got, there's no point in subbing out like a fire unit just for that specific purpose if he's not actually going to bring you anything except being a fire character. What does Resonance do? It just gives the charm extra stats when it's attached to the protector that it's resonated to. That's it. It's just like a little extra bit of min-maxing. It doesn't change the effect of the charm itself. It just gives you slightly better HP attack and defense. Which, you know, if you care about it, it matters, but for 98% of people, it doesn't. Okay, I think we are ready. Benimar does not have a katana that has enhancements on it. I guess we would just go for raw attack. Benimaru or Hero doesn't. Well, that's a problem. The Asuna, Raphael, Warrior's Mind, Blanc, and Violet, Kirito, and Asuna, and then Fountain of Wisdom, Rimuru. What? I'm lost a little bit. What are we talking about? to get some physical enhancements. We're just looking for raw attack here, since we don't have an Aegis enchantment. That's your team. So Protector Roth, Warrior's Mind, Blanc and Violet, Kirito Asuna, and then Fount of Wisdom Rimuru. Yeah, that's I mean, that sounds like a beginner team where you summon for the characters. It's definitely not a Jubilee team though, like a high score Jubilee team. So if that's all you have, then you know, like try your best, get whatever score you can, and just don't worry about it. You know, just go into Jubilee knowing that you're not gonna score very high, and just get like some kind of group score. That way you get some of the crystals. I mean, we'll take that for now. And his needs it too. Oh. Well. Fuck it. We'll run with it. Okay. Now we can go into boss battle, finally. Okay. So let's see what my initial run can do. Yeah. Yep. Let's get this started. There's a running joke in the manga where every time a new volume releases, there's a little comic with Kurobe about him wanting to get on the cover. Oh, man. Ogre's Pride, never Kurobe. My group score is 59 right now, so 300 crystals. I mean, if that's the best you can do, that's the best you can do. I wouldn't stress about it too much then. No, it does not have to do with the union. You were just randomly placed with 200 other people from your server. So North America, Asia, Europe, whoever, you know, whatever server you're on. Oh, a starting hand of oranges? That's nice. Do we use Blanc here? We're wanting to maximize burn damage. I think we want to get ults next turn. So we'll bring... Yeah, we'll bring Hero in. And we'll bring you in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In one of the Octagram meeting volumes, he asked Diablo for advice. Diablo says killing all the other candidates is the best method. To get on the cover? Yeah, that's one way to do it. Okay, so 154 points. We need to control. And we need to start stacking with the burn. Is that what I want to do, though? No, you know what I want to do? I want to do this. I want to bring Violet in for Hero. I want a multi-skill. And then I want to bring Blanc in. We'll convert. We'll reset Violet. Although, oh yeah, this will work. And then we'll double apply control on. And then we'll points again. And we'll triple apply control. And this is gonna hit Warrior's Mind, which Benimaru is on Warrior's Mind. So let's reset here. So this is a fire, so okay, 56k. 965k. Okay, so Benimaru has an EX ult, that's cool. We have to get a Blanc ult here somewhere, so we gotta send her away and maybe hope to get that on turn 4. And now here, we have to use the long-term skills. So we'll bring Violet in for Blanc. And we'll use the Aegis. We'll bring Hero in. No, actually, we'll use the burn as well, the multi-skill burn. And then we'll bring Hero in. And we'll use his fire down. We'll use the Benimaru gimmick as well, because that's 3 turns. And then we'll reset with Xion. And then we'll use control again. And that's literally all our points right there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.8 million. Hero, 4 million. 12 million. Still no burn, though. That might be a mistake. Okay, so here's where I need a Benimaru orb, which we didn't get. Let's do stack. Let's take a Hero out. And we'll do Violet's gimmick. And then we'll bring Blanc in for Warrior's Mind Violet after we reset her and reapply control. And then we'll take her out for Blanc, and then we'll have, yeah. And then we'll do more stack of burn. Thing is, we're not going to have an ult with Benimaru, which is a problem. Have a good night. Have a good day, whatever time it is for you. Okay. So, that's a lot of burn. Okay, so reapply that gimmick. Violet comes out. And we'll bring Hero in. And then burn here. Do the Blanc big time buff. And then the points. That's our last use of the points from Blanc. Then we have 100. So how much do we need here? So we need one more stack of Benny and all 3 stacks of hero, oof, that's gonna be rough. Well, we're gonna get 2 of those. And then we'll do the hardscape. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of burn. And then Blanc comes in and drops, yeah, so there's almost 1 billion. But then the burn will kick in twice, and that'll give us like, yeah, 3.5 or something, yeah. But yeah, no EX alt with Hero or Benimaru is a problem. I also just don't think that's the way to do it. Okay, we can do that better. We can definitely do that a bit better. Wonder... So rainbow. Hit that. Benimaru in. Hero in for Blanc. Yeah. I'm gonna want Blanc up front for like the 6 stacks of control, or the 9 stacks of control. Alright, so control. And then hero out. Multi-skill. And then Blanc in. She has no orbs. And then we'll reset. And we'll do control again. And then we'll reset again. We don't even have to use Blanc here, because it'll be back down to 50 again. Yeah, and that saves up some points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, yeah, it's a lot of control. Hero not getting these stacks is not very important because he's only a single target, and while he'll do good damage, but to 1, I need good damage to all 3 of them. So therefore, making Blanc and Benimaru priorities for their ults is much more impactful. Is it ever worth holding on to an ult for an extra turn just to get it max ult? It kind of depends, because on one hand, making sure that you can get the EX ult on the next turn is important, because that's literally double your damage. However, you are losing protection gauge and losing skill points and potentially losing out on gauge for other characters, where, you know, a 5-hand send is just not as good as a 6-hand send. So you could be increasing your damage on one character, but also limiting the points you get back and the protection gauge you get back, which could really affect how your next turn plays out in terms of buffs. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Okay, Blanc literally has no orbs again. Cool. So let's apply the Benimaru 3-turn effect. And then we'll bring Violet in for, I think, Blanc. Multi-skill and the Aegis. And then Benimaru in for his fire down. And I think we'll Shion, and then we'll control again. And we'll reapply that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eight stacks of control per person. That's a bit wild. Okay. Well, the good news is we're keeping Benimaru EX ults quickly. Oh. So we need to start applying burn here. Because that'll last for 2 turns each. Again, hero is just not that important to use. So... Or to keep up front. So let's get him out of here. He's gonna have 2 orbs. So then, yeah, let's take hero out. For Violet, we'll do the multi-skill. And then we'll bring Blanc in for Violet. I don't think 2 orbs is going to get her the EX ult. That's the problem. We would have needed 3. So... let's Shion again. Maybe I just need to leave Blanc up front the entire time, and this Violet is the one that gets swapped out. Because we are trying to maximize her AoE damage as well. So control, the burn, we'll do the points. And then we can finish up the burn with Benimaru, because that'll be the 3rd stack. Because we can reset with Shion again. And we'll do that. And then we'll just chill. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should get Benimaru's EX ult back, but yeah, we needed 1 more orb for Blanc. Which, there's really no way to do that. So yeah. Let's see what happens here. Burn, 878. Yeah. I think we do need to keep Blanc up front the entire time. Okay, so control's already active. We don't need to do that again. So Violet's job is done. We'll bring Violet, the other Violet, in. And we'll do her multi-skill. And then we'll bring Hero in. And we'll do his stack. So that's up to 60% EX ult damage now? Yeah, so we just need 1 more of that. We need to use Blanc's big time skill. Boom. And then we'll do the free points. We'll do the Heartscape. And then we will reset. And we'll drop both Benimaru and Hero back down. They're already capped out on their well, actually, no. Hero's not capped out, but Benimaru is. So let's cap out Hero. And then we'll apply another with Benimaru just for extra burn. And that is all the points we have available, because that's the third use of this. I wonder if we could have held on to that the second time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of burn again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. And then Benimaru. 1, 2, 3. $5.1 billion damage. Well, we went up because last time was only 3.5. We really need Blanc with an EX alt, and she needs to be up front with all those stacks of control. 9.5 million damage per score. Okay. So let's alter the team a bit. So I think what we should do is we should swap Violet and Hero. And that's fine. And then for you, you need like Hinata or something. But you need a physical one. And then you need a better claw too. I know we have a physical one over here. Oh. Okay, well, that's fine, whatever. Okay. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's do this instead now. Oh. I think Feldwey is just losing his mind right now because he's did not do 6 billion damage. Nope, we gotta bring Blanc in first. Blanc in for Hero. Now we have the full rainbow. Right, and then we'll bring Benimaru in for this Violet. And now the only person that gets swapped out this entire run is going to be Violet. So we can get the 8 stacks of control on for Blanc. I actually should look at what percentage of weakness strike we get up to at the end. I assume it's dumb. That's my only assumption. Ooh, well, see, that's the problem, I guess. No. I need to swap out that Violet. Because I need to have the multi-skill up front. First. Yeah. So, let's just simply flip the Violets. Okay. I just didn't realize the damage gap was that big. Yeah, there's the game's biggest problem is that it's not very free to play friendly. You know, you could summon for the literal best team in the game last month. Not saying that it was, but just as an example. And then 2 months later, you cannot do shit in Jubilee because it's fully catered to whatever is the current team. And if you don't have that or some semblance of that team, it's just not going to do well. So it's the game's biggest problem, in my opinion. And, you know, too many banners is a huge one, but the fact that you know, Team A from a month ago is just simply shit compared to Team B that came out 2 weeks ago is just not what I would consider great. I did not do that correctly. Whoops daisies. Jubilee is the Wales tournament, yeah. Valor Cup, I mean, I didn't think I could hate Valor Cup more than I did before, but man, the new charge rules they put in for last one and that are currently active, they are bad. They are so bad. Okay, so Blanc in for hero. There we go. Now we have our full primal demon run. Now Benimaru in for this Violet. So here we go. This is what I wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got a decent amount of characters you have high on the tier list, but not a lot of like good fire units. Fire is in a really bad state because almost every fire meta apart from the Tails collab was attached to Burn, and Burn as a whole is just not a very strong mechanic. They don't release fire characters all that often. Burn is overly specific, so unless you have someone like Benimaru making everyone fire, there's not a lot of fire options. They're all shit. They're all old as crap. Chaos, I mean, if I haven't updated it yet, but if you just simply look at how many light and dark characters there are compared to everything else, like you just have way more options and way more quality options. Like you literally have Blanc and the Masked Hero in dark, and then you have the Freyren team. You have, for as much shit as I give her, Asuna, Masayuki's here. No, sorry, this Masayuki, not the free-to-play one. But it's just simply better elements with better units. And then, of course, you have poor fucking Earth down here, which is like 11 units behind or something. Okay, this is turn 4, so we need to multi-skill. And now we can just leave. We'll just swap Violet in and out. So you go away. And we will Violet. Okay. And then we will double Xion to reset. Again, like you can see Violet and Blanc being used right now. That's why they're godlike. They really have run the game for the last year. Like my should you summon for Violet when she first came out did not age very well. Okay, so now we've got, there we go, there's that, and then we'll bring Hero in. Cool, and that's literally all our points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just need Blanc orbs. Joker, do you think they will add one extra character for the meta next week? No, Jubilee's on right now. They do not drop characters while Jubilee is ongoing. If they were going to drop another character for the meta, they would have pushed Jubilee out a week, which would have made things a bit tight. Alright, so now we will do Heroes buff, Benimaru's buff. And then we'll bring Violet in for Hero. And we'll do her Aegis buff and the multi-skill. Do we need that, actually? I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's free, so it'll get reset. And then this Violet will come in. And then we'll reset with Xion. And then we'll control again. And that's the 8 stacks of control, which is just wild. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the hand that I need, like, next turn, but we're already getting a Violet Orb right there. So it's just not possible. Wonder what banner they will rerun? What needs to be so Schemer just reran. Warrior's Mind just reran. Tournament Stalwart reran. Summer Memories? Would they rerun Summer Memories? I mean, they're in swimsuits. I guess it would thematically make sense. I mean, it is Magic too. We're due for a Magic meta. Alright, because both SAO and Ogre's Pride are physical. So I believe we're due for a charge Magic team. As for orb color, probably green. Probably green. Doubtful it's going to be Aegis, though. What haven't we had in a while? This is Synergy, this was Pierce, this was Aegis. Oh god, is it not Crit? No, Crit was here. Crit, Pierce, Synergy. I guess they could just go back to Crit. Crit is so bad, though, now. Synergy was here. This was Pierce. That was Aegis. That was Crit. Oof, we might be getting a Crit meta. A Crit green charged Magic meta? For the movie? I don't know about that one. Okay, that's a lot of Violet Orbs. Okay, so... yeah, here's the problem. I guess I just send them both away, since they already have their EX alts. I guess that is something I could do. So, like, let's get a stack of Benimaru. I could... We Aegis already, right? Yeah, okay, we Aegis already. Let's be 135. Okay, let's reset. Let's put control on. That way it's active for the nuke turn. And then I think we'll take out Blanc for Violet. Do I need her points? No, I think we're okay. Yeah, we'll save those points for next turn. Yeah, okay, so you're out. We'll do the multi-skill. We'll do another stack of Benimaru Burn. And then we'll bring Hero in for Benimaru. And we'll use his burn. And then we will Shion and reset. I started in New Year's Eve, so I'm hoping Dark Masked Hero and or the Millen that hits everything that Joker always talks about, and I don't even know which team that's from. That is from Dragon Hockey. That is the 4th anniversary team. That is this Millen right here. Ugh. Okay. So we have 3 stacks of burn. Control is active. We'll do Violet first. Alright, so there's weakness strike for everyone. There's a little bit of damage. What 2 units should a new player get from the 4th Annie selection? 4th Annie selection. The anniversary coin shop? Is that what we're talking about, Monsrud? Alright, so we'll multi-skill. We'll hero burn. And then we will bring Benimaru in for this Violet. Yeah. So in you go. We'll burn with him. Okay. And then we'll reset, because this is an incoming orange, so that's actually lucked out for us really well. So what do we have? We have 90% for Benny, 60% for Hero. We have to use Hero one more time. Okay, let's just do that. Okay. And then we'll take Hero out for Blanc. And then we'll use her 40 points. We'll do the Aegis. Do the big time Blanc skill. Reset with Shion. And then we can use Blanc again. That gives us 70. Which is... No, it gives us 60. Sorry. Math is hard. So we can use Burn one more time. Was that the best way to go about that? It's still 7 stacks. If I could have gotten one more Shion there, that would have been really nice. mean, this is all we can do. I guess we'll use this just for funsies. That's literally everything. So let's send Violet first, Blanc, Benimaru. And, let's find out what happens here. Blanc, 171. Benimaru, 172. 1.2 billion. I actually don't think that's going to be as good. Hold on. Yeah, that was worse. What did we miss? So no blues, no greens, no crit, no piercing synergy. Crit, pierce, synergy resistance. I don't know if it's worth bringing rewind for that. This run can just... I forgot to check the weakness strike too. 4th anniversary celebration medal with Blanc, Master of Diablo, Ring Emblem. Diablo and Masked Hero are like the number 1 and 2 options. Rimuru is a close 3rd. Milim is 4th. Blanc is 5th. But it is very dependent on what you need. Because Diablo is synergy and green buff and multi-skill. If you already have some of those with some other units, he's not as necessary. The hero is Pierce and Rewind. If you have the new hero, she's just better. But, that Master Hero does have Pierce, which is good for a Pierce team. Rimuru is good if you have, like, Scourge Wielder, or you have this Blanc that I'm using, because she's dark. It's dependent, but in a vacuum... Diablo is number 1, the hero is 2, and Rimuru is 3. Okay, we can make this better. How do we make this better? Do we just need to... LOL, the stream elements auto message. I have not changed that since I first set it up 4 years ago. Is there a reason you're using Dark Metal instead of a fire unit as support for hero? Because hero's damage is not necessary for me to link him up with a fire character, and Dark Milim has the protection gauge trait, which is much more important than trying to just put some random fire character underneath him. Couldn't find nothing to watch, so you will have to do. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, and then let's file it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a hand. I wonder if I... What if I don't do anything but control for, like, 2 turns? Like, turn 3, we don't use the other 50-point skills. We just do more control. What if we do that instead? Let's see how that plays out. So then you come in, control. And then control. And then Shion again. And control. And then you go away. Yeah. You go away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I use your gems for the new purple-haired girl? I assume you're a newer player, so you don't have Belzard. You could either summon for her, or because her banner goes until March something, the 12th of March, you could wait because next week, 26th, we'll get the live stream for the movie meta, and you know, if that ends up being like a really good team, then you could summon for them instead. And if you don't really care for those characters and they don't really do what you want them to do, then you still have another week and a half after that to summon for Violet. So if you're not really like super sold on the Violet kit right now, there's plenty of time to wait. She's going to be around for like 3 more weeks. So you don't have to summon right now. Okay, so let's... No, we're banking only on control now. So let's do this. And then let's reset. That's a good hand right there. Control. And then control again. And then let's apply this. And we're missing a little bit of protection gauge right here. Where can I get that from? What are Benimaru's traits? Does he have protection gauge anywhere? Hey Joker, how are you feeling? Did your cough go away? Yeah, I mean, I still cough occasionally, but that's just normal now. Yeah, the cough is gone. For the, like, the main, like, big time cough part of that. Okay, so how much control or weakness strike do you have? 720%. Okay, so now burn with you. We should get a Benny Mario EX all top of these. We'll send Blanc away. We'll multi-skill. We'll Aegis. And then we'll hero. And we will burn and do that. Was that the right move? Guess we'll find out. So we have to do the 2 burns here. Okay. I don't have any hero orbs, that's not good. We will reset once with Xion. Because we need this here. And then Violet will come in for Violet. Multi-skill. Did we Aegis? I feel like we did. We did. Yeah. So then that's good. So now she can come out for Blanc. Heartscape. We will points. Big time skill. I don't think this is how we were supposed to do it. Points. Yeah, no, this was an inferior run. How much control does Benny Mario have? 900%. That ain't it. Nope. I have 11 Rimurus. I wish I could send a screenshot to show my best team right now. 11? Like, wait. 11 Rimurus from where? Let's see. What happens? I don't think it's worth bringing the hero to rewind to get the extra turn. Because I don't know who I would take out. Both the violets I feel are necessary. Blanc is outputting way too much damage and just ignore her. I guess I could. I guess we can try it just to say we did. How about you use Rimuru Forsaken Future? For what? The alt resistance down. He's not rushing anyone on this team. Like, I'm not sure what he's doing for us. Does Benimar have protection trait? Is that what I'm missing? Alt gauge. No, he doesn't have any of that. I guess what we could do now is we could flip these around. Yeah, you can get like Shuna or something. We'll try it out. I can almost guarantee this team will be worse. But if it's not, well, then I'm happy to be proven wrong. The thing is like we don't have. We're gonna rainbow convert here, but we're gonna miss 2 of them, no matter what. Because neither of these are on the antagonist. I guess it's not the end of the world, but we are losing some skill points. Oh, I gotta put my laundry into the dryer. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Ooh. Okay, so we will multi-skill. We'll kind of do the same thing we did last time. We'll emphasize control, but now with the rewind on the final turn, we can get more burn stacks, hopefully. And then we'll do this. Good afternoon, Goddle. And you come out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Joker, how are you going to be enjoying your break from the game since the SEO crossover? Oh, am I enjoying my break? Yeah, I am. I'm playing No Rest for the Wicked with some friends. I'm playing Borderlands 3 with my girlfriend. Still going to the gym. Went last night. Not having to record 10 videos in a week is really nice. So it's quite refreshing. I think I've decided that when I come back, I'm gonna do like every other day videos, not every single day videos. At least that's the plan. We'll see that if it actually comes to pass, but let's do this. Let's do the hero buff. Let's do the violet buff. I think we'll run like this. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maximum points. Okay. I think depending on how this run goes, I might go to boss battle 2 and just give that a shot. Because it's going to be essentially played the same way. It's just now we're going to try and prioritize hero a bit more because he's single target. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do the burn. We need to put control on. The fire resistance down is already there. So we've already used that. So we'll bring Violet for Violet. And then we'll reset. And we'll do 2 more stacks of burn. And then we'll do this. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I'm gonna get Benny Mario EX out. I needed one more Benny Mario orb. So this is gonna be an inferior nuke. Yeah, we're an orb shy on that. Okay, so let's rewind. We already have control, so we don't need to use Violet for anything. We don't need to use the hero's skill because we can't synergy. They've nerfed that into the ground. So I guess we'll just do this. And we will multi-skill. And then we'll put literally as much burn damage as possible onto this run. Let's do the Aegis from the Heartscape. So 1, 2. That should be the final stack of each of their buff. 90, 90. Yep. Okay. So then let's reset that again. And we'll put 2 more stacks on. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still never going to get a Benimaru EX alt. Okay. That's just, yeah, it's not good damage right there. 1.3 billion damage. All right, well, let's add some more. Okay, so we do that. It leaves us with 50 points. So let's... Yeah, man, I really wish we had some extra points here. So we'll reset with Shion. We're gonna have, what, 11 stacks of burn now? Yeah. Okay, well, sure, that'll work. All right, support, and then that. More weakness strike. And just, yeah, inferior damage. And what is the burn? What does all these burn stacks add up to? 2.5. We did literally half the damage, even with 5 extra burn stacks on. That's just not worth it. Alright, well, now we know. What, I start the stream an hour ago? Hour and a half ago almost. Let's move on to boss battle 2, and then we'll probably just end the stream because I don't really want to do this more. Alright, what is the highest score for 19.2 and we are at 9? So D2's 10 oh man. 10 million score above me? Well, that's unacceptable. Alright, well. We'll flip this team back around. So you are Hero, you are Blanc. No, not you. You are Hinata. Although I guess we should flip Benimaru and Hero now. And then give Hero the Aegis charm. Okay. So we'll do it again. Same team, different run, different stage. Evil Violet. Okay, another hand like that. So we'll take Benimaru out of here for Blanc. Full rainbow, full orange buff. And then we'll take Violet out for Hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see the game's doing a different attack. I mean, burn is not new. some of the things they introduced to enhance Burn are new, but Burn's been around since the original Scarlet Bonds movie with Violet. Okay, so here we are multi-skilling. And then we are violeting a lot. Control. Are there new games you guys are interested in this year? The Saros game that is coming out sometime looks interesting. It looks like a bullet hell third-person shooter. And the Dynasty Warriors 3 remake got delayed, but it's still, I think, coming out this year. So interested to see where that goes. I would have preferred Dynasty Warriors 4, because that's where I started the series, and that's what I have the most nostalgia with. But hey, I'll take it. Apart from that, I don't really know of any other games that are coming out this year that I care about. Yeah, no, I don't know. Alright, so let's do this debuff. The Benimaru one. And then we'll bring Violet in for Benny. Do her Aegis. And then we'll bring this Violet in. Guess I should have done the other way around. Oh well. But we'll put more control on, so that's 8 stacks right now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So many control stacks. Oh man. It's really not a great hand, actually. Alright, so let's use a Benimaru burn there. Or sorry, hero burn. We'll reset. Violet. That way control's active for next turn. We'll do Violet. For this. And then we'll bring Benimaru in. Use his burn. That leaves us with 55 points. You can reset. And then we'll do the second Blanc usage, and we'll do more burn here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not going to get a Blanc EX off, but we'll get a Hero EX. Oh no, we did. Never mind. I'm an idiot. We need 3 if we're at like 0 gauge. Okay, so big time Blanc skill. And then we will reset. And then the third stacks of the burn. Plus the extra points. And then Benimaru comes out, right? We've already used his other skill. The extra burn damage, yep. So then Violet will come in. We don't need this Violet anymore. And we will multi-skill. And then Aegis. And then we use one more burn stack. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another 7 again. Okay. Ice Psychosis, hello. I'm doing good. 113. 135. That's just not good enough. 1.2 billion damage. Yeah. Alright, where does that put us? Rank 4, group rank 1. Fuck it, I'm fine with that. Fuck it. I am fine with that score. And D2 is like 15 million above me, but really, I don't care. Yeah. Could I go back in and try more? I sure could, but I mean, we've got the top 4. The wall is almost there. Yeah, I just don't care enough. Joker, why in your tier list is Dragon Hockey Rimuru over Dragon Hockey Velzard? Because of a few things. So where is, let's just filter by Dragon Hockey, makes it easier. So Velzard, that's not the right Velzard. I mean, that is a Velzard, this Velzard. Okay, so the Drago and the Weakness Strike is fine. Physical allies does limit it to half the game. Weakness Strike 15% is not that good. It's just not. And then her second skill, Crit Power and Crit Resistance down, requires someone else to give you crit rate. So if you were to bring this Velzard on a team with nobody to give crit rate, this skill is a non-factor, unless you're trying to hit for that like 2% natural chance. And so at that point, the only thing that Velzard is doing is giving Drago and Weakness Strike. At very, like, Drago's good, but if you're building a magic team, this also doesn't make a difference either. So she's just a bit too limited, and we know for a fact that crit is just not very strong anymore. It's still a little bit better than Pierce, but Synergy and Aegis far outclass whatever crit can do in terms of damage support. So these are not really that good anyways. Whereas if we look at Dragon Hockey Rimuru, he is the crit enabler, which is nice, but, you know, crit and super crit, and then alt resistance down, okay, is a debuff. And then the combo edition and the alt gauge gimmick, like, that is useful on a lot of teams where you only want to send a couple of orbs, and you've got the gimmick, so you don't have to worry about not sending things or holding on to alts. So while I think Velzard's ceiling is higher by a little bit, she's just so much more restricted that it's almost not worth it, because we know that crit just isn't that good anymore. So Rimuru having a bit more utility, I mean, he's giving crit and super crit, so that's already going to enhance your damage by a little bit. And then the combo edition and the alt gauge gimmick are just utility things that are good for a lot of teams. Whereas Velzard is only good if you bring someone with crit, if you're on a physical team. So that's why he's higher than her. He's just more generically useful. Velzard requires you to build specifically around her, whereas Rimuru, you can put him on any team and he'll work. Like, you could put him on the SAO team. That'll work. He's got combo edition. The alts are going to act like blues. The SAO team is a blue orb team. The crit and super crit, while not going to be that strong, will enhance the SAO team's damage in a setting where you're allowed to crit. Whereas Velzard, they're physical, I guess, so they would get the Drago, cool, but no one else on that team has crit rate. So why would you're not going to be able to use the 90-point skill off of Velzard? So that's why. I was gonna do something else. What was I gonna do here? Does Violet's skill work on greater burn or just normal burn? Violet's skill, does that work on just normal burn or greater burn? The activation count? I would assume it works for greater burn. The only difference about greater burn is it's 10% more. It's still classified as a burn, so I would assume so. But only one character has greater burn, and that's fucking bitch-ass Rimuru. So, I mean, cool. And it's a single target burn, is if I remember correctly. Yeah, to a single target. Yeah, I guess you could put him on the team. He doesn't fit any of the teams, though. He's not Ogre's Pride or Schemer. But he is an EX unbound character if you have him at 120. Would that be a better option instead of bringing Blanc? Because he'd have the alt damage, which would work alongside the permanent Benimaru one. I mean, well, you know what? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. That way we could get that answer for Lena, and we could just say that we also tried out a different team for boss battle 2 instead of just the normal one. I am hesitant about taking Blanc away, though. Okay, so Rimuru, you're gonna need Shuna. He needs gear. I know that much. We'll take that away from Violet. She doesn't need that. And we'll give this Shuna that magic one. And then he needs... I guess we'll give him that. And then we'll take this off Benimaru and give that to Hero. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. Okay, let's try it out. I mean, it does give us a second single target alt. So, oh, is he set? He's set to attack, right? I haven't changed him, so is there a way to check that? Oh, it does take away from our nice full hand. Well, it's rainbow anyways. Alright, so we'll bring
Maru in for Benny. And since Hero is on the team, he's still going to do more damage overall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12, yeah. Another game coming to Switch, Digimon Storytime Stranger. I do not play my Switch. I saw like some of the rumors, and if they put like Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch, I might play my Switch again. But I don't use it unless I'm having like a bunch of friends over and we're playing Mario Party or something, or Smash. And that happens not very often. I don't host a lot. So I really don't care about things on the Switch. And if I barely play the Switch 1, there's no way in hell I'm forking over money for Switch 2. Okay, so let's do the multi-skill. We have no orbs for Rimuru, so that's always a good start. Always a good start right there. And then we'll control, and we'll control again. Joker, when did Violet get a character upgrade? Last week. Well, yeah, Thursday. And then we'll bring Benimaru in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How's this team, by the way? I've heavily skipped the meta. It's easily skippable, is how we'll word that. That's the best way to describe it. It is a skip. So it's very good that you've skipped this meta. Because either way now, you're either going to summon for the movie meta next week. Well, 2 weeks from now, about 2 weeks from now, or you're saving for like part 1 of the 4.5 anniversary, the Blanc and Violet slot from last year. Okay, so here we will do the hero buff, the Benimaru buff, debuffs, sorry. We will bring Violet in for Benny. And we'll do the Aegis and the multi-skill, which we don't actually need to do the multi-skill. But that leaves us with how many points? 35. And then we'll do a stack of Weakness Strike and Greater Burn. Although that's only for 2 turns. Do we use that now? I guess we can, because it's stacking Weakness Strike. And, okay, so yeah. The 1 count is on the Greater Burn, so Violet's skill does, in fact, apply to Greater Burn. Where is that? Yeah. There's your answer, Lena. And I think we'll run it like this. Yeah. What do you think the next banner will be based on? Buff orb? My prediction is a stacking green orb crit magic team. Because those are the things that we're in line for next. Because if we look, we've had speed charge, speed charge, speed charge. Speed charge, speed charge, speed defense. So maybe we get a defense meta? Because last year we got a defense meta in that slot, in the next meta time slot. But, you know, based on everything else, we're probably set up for a charge meta. Green Orb has not happened since Festive Memories, and a green charge team has not happened since Dungeon Crawler, Danmachi collab. And we're need a magic team because the last 2 metas have been physical. So that is my prediction. Okay. So multi-skill. Burn. SAO was blue orbs, yes. It's a very good protector for blue orbs, because he did literally everything for you. Yeah, Violet out. For Benimaru, we'll use his burn. And then we'll take him... Oh no. How many points do we have left over? Burn, burn. Ooh. Yeah. Because I want control active for next turn. Okay. And then we'll bring Violet in for Benimaru. Okay. So 10 points left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should give Hero his EX ult. Rimuru will definitely get it back. 20 million damage. 16, no, 60? 100? No. Hold on. Eyes are playing tricks on me. Okay, so control is good. Violet can go away for other Violet. And we'll do the multi-skill. And then we'll bring Benimaru in. And then we will burn, burn, burn. Attack buff and ult damage for just Rimuru. We will Aegis. And then we can reset with Xion one more time. And we could put another 3 stacks on. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stacks of burn. Plus Rimuru has 90% EX, 90% normal, and then 100% normal ult damage. Because he's got his personal buff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8.8. 47. 48. And then the burn, 858 million. Still not good enough. Still not good enough. But we know now that it works for greater burn too. Okay. That's something to take away from this. What do you use for video editing? I use Windows Movie Maker. We are basic bitch here. Because it cost me like $6 for the full version. I don't need to pay for the Adobe or the higher tier ones. And I don't need to pirate them. Because that, I don't know, I just don't need to do that. I do very little editing. I just have to take the clips and put them in there and render it. Like, that's it. Maybe add a music track here. The most editing I do is for the sponsor videos and like the how to build videos. Like, that is the most editing I have to do. That is it. Otherwise, it is just raw gameplay, maybe a music track or whatever's going on the screen. And that's how I want to keep it, because the less work I have to do, the easier it is on me. If I had to put like 3 hours of editing on top of all the other videos I did when I was doing like 2 or 3 videos a day, I probably would have killed myself. So we don't need to add more stress on that. And I also don't need to pay someone to do editing for me, because what edits would I add? Laughing clown tracks when I forget to do something? I mean, I guess, but it's very unnecessary for what we're trying to do here. So we're not playing Elden Ring. We're not playing some like super in-depth locked-in kind of game. I'm just playing a gacha game. Requires very little editing. And that's how I want to keep it. Now I understand why people say different things work for different people. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to do all that. There are other creators, a lot of them out there, that edit the fuck out of their videos. And to that, I say, more power to you. Your content is probably revolving around more editing power than raw gameplay and talking. So, if that's the case, and it works, then congrats to you, man. Or they have some kind of gimmick. I saw there's that one female Elden Ring streamer that beat the game using a DDR dance pad, which is just crazy. And then she did it again, but then she was playing 2 different Elden Rings, one with a controller and one with a dance pad, but doing it at the same time, simultaneously, splitting her attention between Elden Ring here, Elden Ring there, Elden Ring and controller, Elden Ring with your fucking feet. And at that point, like, I don't know if you're human. I don't know if you're human. So that probably takes a little bit more editing power to clip all of that into like a one singular run or something. If you're gonna make a video, I think she streams it though, so that's the thing. I don't know. You know, whatever works for you. If you want to be a creator and you want to do your own stuff, you got to find what works best for you. And I have found this way to work. It's just the amount of content I try and push out really doesn't allow for much editing time, because I'm not a full-time YouTuber. Like, I don't rely on YouTube to pay my bills. Therefore, I'm allowed to put less work into it because I don't need to try and sell it to you guys, and I don't need to try and sell it to YouTube as a whole. I have my niche in the corner, little slime corner over here, that not a lot of people pay attention to. I appreciate the people that do pay attention to it, but I'm not getting on the trending. I'm not getting 100,000 views per video. I'm just grinding away doing my own thing while having a real job. and a girlfriend and IRL life stuff to do. So focusing on that right now more than making content is, I think, good for my mental health. And when we come back for the movie meta in 2 weeks time, we'll probably go to a once every other day video schedule instead of every single day, and we'll see how that goes. If I feel the need to push out more videos than that, I certainly can. But I'm not going to hold myself to the 1 video a day standard that I have for the last 4 years. Because for newer people, you look at the schedule, right? And this is kind of what I got. So like today is Sunday, we did a Jubilee stream. Okay, cool. That's done. We're about done. I might push this to like Wednesday or something. We're also going to get a content preview Wednesday because we have the new story chapter coming out on the 19th, and the triple bond XP and double building slots that's coming with it, I think, and a few other things alongside like weekend bingo and all that. So I don't know where this is quite going to fall. And then tier list, I've already recorded it technically. I could probably put it out actually on Tuesday instead, but we'll see how I feel. But like, you look at this schedule and you have many days of break, and I consider this a break month, right? But it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 videos for the meta versus like December or November, where it was 1, 2, 3 videos, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like you look at this schedule for November, and you look at my February schedule, and that's how you know that we're on a break. That's how you know we're on a break. And it wasn't just, December right there, November, and then October. This was 1, 2, 3, 4 videos. Technically, one was a sponsor video, which was already recorded. But like, you look at this, and then we go to September, and then you go to August, and you realize like, I was a bit burned out. I was a bit burned out. And then, oh look, yeah, P5X. I don't play that anymore. But, I mean, we've been going like that since February of last year when I took my break. Right? And it's going to come out to about the same amount of videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 videos for the meta. So... yeah, that is and I have not made a March one yet. I mean, that's how I lived my life for the last 4 years, is doing all those videos, and it's quite tiresome. And I'm old. I need my beauty sleep. Yes, Dragon Gamer, and building a community. My Discord, my mods, my subscribers, my viewers, everything like that. It means a lot because, like, when I made the channel in 2021, I thought it was going to take a year to get to 1,000, not 6 months. And so now we're on the cusp of 17,000 subscribers, which, for a gacha game that nobody really knows about, and it's not super mainstream, I would consider that decent. But it makes sense now. It's like a hobby making YouTube videos. That's why you don't want to hire an editor unless it becomes your main job. And I do not want YouTube to become my main job. YouTube does not pay the bills. YouTube does not have a retirement plan for me. And I already sit at this desk for my actual job. I just turn this way. Like, this is my desk for work. Right here. So, when I have downtime, I just simply rotate my chair and I make a video. And then I rotate it back to answer an email from work. So, my real job pays a lot more than YouTube does. I think, on average, I make about $300 to $400 a month on YouTube. When I'm actually pushing out like all those fucking videos. I think for the month of February, I'm at like $70. Because 1, not a lot of videos. And 2, no one gives a fuck about this team. So no one wants to watch videos on it, even if I put them out. So, gonna lose a bit of money because I had to pity fucking Violet in February. But that's going to do it for me. We've been streaming for just over 2 hours, so hopefully all of you enjoyed the little random stream I did. But that's Jubilee for you. I might go back and do it on my own time, maybe for a higher score, but whatever. So, hope you guys have a good week. For people in America, tomorrow is President's Day. What a joke. But I have the day off, so I'm going to relax and probably play Borderlands with my girlfriend. So, hopefully you guys have a good week, and I will see you all next week for the live stream for the movie. I will probably be streaming for that, because it is, the new movie stuff, and it's brand new to the game and the universe, so I'll probably be on YouTube for that when the devs do the stream. But that's it from me. Take it easy, and I will see you all next week. Bye, guys.